Ever wondered how you can start a business with minimal investment and risk? Imagine a model where you don't have to worry about stocking up on inventory or dealing with the logistics of shipping. This is not a fairy tale, but a real, viable business model called dropshipping. It's a fantastic way for budding entrepreneurs to dip their toes into the world of online retail without having to make a substantial financial commitment. If you're intrigued, stick around to understand the process of dropshipping in detail. Dropshipping, a term you might have heard often, but what exactly is it? Well, dropshipping is a unique model of e-commerce. Unlike traditional retail, where the store has the products it sells in stock, in dropshipping, the seller doesn't keep an inventory of items. So, how does it work? Simply put, when a customer places an order, the store purchases the item from a third party, often a wholesaler or manufacturer, and has it shipped directly to the customer. The seller never actually sees or handles the product. It's like being a middleman, but in the digital world. The seller's main role is to facilitate the transaction between the customer and the supplier. This model allows sellers to offer a wide variety of products without the need for storage or upfront investment in inventory. So, in essence, dropshipping is a hands-off form of order fulfillment where the seller doesn't have to handle the product directly. Now that we know what dropshipping is, how does it work? Well, let's dive right into it. The first step in the dropshipping process is choosing a niche. You want to pick a specific category of products that you're passionate about and have some knowledge of. This could range from vintage watches to artisanal soaps, and the list goes on. The key here is to focus on a niche where you can add value and stand out from the competition. Speaking of competition, the next step is conducting competitor research. This involves identifying who your competitors are, what they're selling, and how they're marketing their products. By understanding your competition, you can carve out your unique selling proposition and differentiate your brand. Once you've chosen your niche and done your competitor research, it's time to secure a supplier. This is a critical step because the supplier is responsible for storing, packing, and shipping the products to your customers. You'll want to vet potential suppliers carefully to ensure they're reliable and can deliver high-quality products on time. Now, with a supplier in place, the next step is to build an e-commerce website. This is your virtual storefront, where customers can browse and buy your products. You'll want to create a user-friendly site that's visually appealing, easy to navigate, and optimized for search engines. Next up is making customer acquisitions. This involves marketing your products to attract potential customers and convert them into buyers. Strategies here can include social media marketing, email marketing, search engine optimization, and more. Finally, the last step in the dropshipping process is analyzing and optimizing. This involves tracking your sales, customer behavior, and other key metrics to identify what's working and what's not. By analyzing these insights, you can optimize your marketing strategies, product offerings, and overall business operations to drive more sales and grow your business. And that, in a nutshell, is how the dropshipping process works. We've seen the process, but what makes dropshipping such an appealing business model? Let's dive right into it. First up, low startup costs. Traditionally, setting up a retail business would require significant upfront investment. But with dropshipping, you're not buying any inventory upfront. This dramatically reduces your initial costs, making it an accessible venture for many. Next up, flexibility in location. The beauty of dropshipping is that you can manage your business from anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. This flexibility is a game changer for many aspiring entrepreneurs. Then there's the wide selection of products. With dropshipping, you're not limited by shelf space or storage capacity. This means you can offer a wider range of products to your customers without worrying about inventory management. Also, scaling your business is easier with dropshipping. Traditional retail businesses often struggle with scaling, as it usually means more inventory, more space, and more headaches. But with dropshipping, scaling up is as simple as adding more products to your online store. Lastly, we have low overhead costs. Since you don't have to worry about inventory or warehousing, your ongoing expenses are significantly reduced. This frees up more resources to invest back into your business, fueling growth and profitability. With these benefits, it's clear why so many entrepreneurs are drawn to the dropshipping model. Let's recap what we've learned about dropshipping. Dropshipping is a business model that allows you to sell products directly to your customers without holding any inventory. A customer places an order for a product on your online store, and instead of keeping goods stocked in your own physical warehouse, you forward the order to a third-party supplier. They then ship the product directly to the customer. So, you act as the middleman between the supplier and the customer. The process of dropshipping can be broken down into 4 steps. Step 1. You list the supplier's products on your own website at a marked up price. Step 2. A customer purchases something from your online store. Step 3. You order that same item from the supplier using your customer's shipping information. And finally, Step 4. The supplier ships the product directly to your customer and you keep the difference in price. Now let's look at the advantages of dropshipping. The most obvious benefit is that it requires less capital. You don't need to invest large amounts of money in inventory upfront. This makes dropshipping a great option for entrepreneurs who want to minimize risk and cost. Another advantage is the flexibility it offers. With dropshipping, you can run your business from anywhere with an internet connection. This means you're not tied down to a physical location. Lastly, dropshipping allows you to offer a wide variety of products to your customers. Since you don't have to pre-purchase the items you sell, you can offer an array of products to your potential customers. If suppliers stock an item, you can list it for sale on your online store at no additional cost. Remember, like any business model, dropshipping requires effort, patience, and strategic planning to succeed. But with its